get it by myself. I can get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself.
Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody.
Y'all niggas gay.
She support ride, lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Come on, let's go. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wait.
Ready up.
54.
Beautiful.
Mike 54. 65. 65. 65.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
I don't even know how he got
Mike
this
Evans, the one he was looking for.
And
that'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Spot.
They just really have an increased chance to catch passes that have been tipped into the air.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
They could have gave him something else. Like, that's terrible.
2nd and 10.
I mean, it's a
That's
good
out to
thing.
his running back, Fournette. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Yeah, I just said it.
He'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, he would not let me press triangle.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh my!
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll get this well past.
Why is it not letting me press triangle?
Just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Really, I had to change my.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
The highest on the whole line is 83.
He's coming. Go.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Really, I kind of like 80, 81, 83, 78.
Yeah.
You draw Corker. Don't be scared of it.
They'll look to throw for it on third.
Oh, I saw it.
Jordan Reed has it. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch the pass. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
20-plus yard reception.
Pilot, 64, whip. Switch. Whip. Squeeze.
Now they return to the ground game.
Oh, his line was immaculate.
Again. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Chubb, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's weak.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You have Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
On first down, Swift. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about.
I was confused.
Prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing.
I mean, it's a 1-yard game. That's just me keeping your defense honest.
Got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, I didn't make the sub. Oh my God, I'm tripping.
And Gerald McCoy, 82 overall. That's on defense.
Working from the gun. Wentz.
What kind of throw is that?
Intercepted.
That is terrible, and it said accurate. This game is shit. What the fuck, bruh?
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game.
This game is terrible.
It's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they?
What the
DB
fuck,
gets beat,
bro?
wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A first carry from Leonard.
What the?
Fournette.
Come on, bro.
Push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I hate throwing.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What he did over that line.
Hey, Alpha.
Yes.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown.
I shouldn't even gotten to that point. Like, this game is trash.
Out in front. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Either way, like I said, it forced me to throw that behind my receiver.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Why is he sitting here just
generate some
recording?
offense
Like,
on this
he
drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Tie it right. 4 down. Check. Crouch.
5-7. Hey, high 7. Lion.
Looking to throw on second down. Wentz. Green brings it in. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Well, they sounded.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Two-jet bomber. Solid.
On first down, Swift. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what
They
they're
found
hoping,
him at less
those
than
big
20.
defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, empty. And
From the 25 on second down, Wentz finding Green complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
That's not the way to get back. I'm sorry.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now
You
on
sitting there
the
just
board here in
throwing
the
money in
first
the air.
half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
So honestly, I think
smelling blood in the water behind them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
I don't know why. I just see this nigga probably playing like football or something.
Hey, Echo.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Come to my word.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Go. 20! You think you won't get this? Hey, Ford told you! Hey, exit. 22. Watch the screen.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead in the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
Certain people.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
It just means that. Like, it's all based off perspective, like, on how people like me. I wasn't that good to some people. Some people
the Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D.
I didn't understand how energies were until, like, not really seeing
He'll look to throw here. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did.
That's a pick.
Dive. Nice grab. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the
you
ball,
can say
you must
to
have a
yourself
lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly
still
that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Energies.
Back to throw here. And he finds McCoy. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Energies, bro.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It may be a person, or it may be like, in your situation.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That stuff.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
You just can't do it.
So
some
first
people,
and 10
like, they don't even have
from
to
the
say
30.
anything to you. It's just the fact that they're around you. Energy is just going, like, things are going to happen.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Like,
and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite their lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, they'll open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Great 15, great 15. 46 down, man, 5-4.
55, Mark, 55.
Wentz now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Adam Thielen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go,
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Like people would.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
A.J. Green past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I see.
A.J. Green, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
That's why
line.
I'm kind of glad.
The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup. A run for Nick Chubb.
It's so crazy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
like what you
enemy
just
territory.
What you just
It's
said.
a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
So many fights.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the point. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
You don't
down.
even have to
Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
When you do stuff like that, bro, that's why in football, like, probably
they'll set up to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
Staring somebody eyes.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I know why.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got Evans. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Funniest part of that movie is when
looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I think when he showed her,
it's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
He was
now on first down. He'll drop to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I'm looking at the James pick.
Jordan Reed has it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jordan Reed, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
That
man, Bryce, new YouTuber.
Now Wentz on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry.
Look at that bullshit, bro.
Leads us to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
He knows what a first down is.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the return is Peterson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look fluid.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They keep it with Fournette on first down.
What is this?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Who's the call timeout right there?
2nd and 9 now.
Then again, this game was
right.
9 seconds.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Packers got a handout.
Now back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Back to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for the Raven first. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety.
This game is trash.
Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception.
This game, bro.
Too cute on the return.
Bro,
it almost felt like his own
gyroscope
really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great
timeouts,
play.
But
totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
And an alley to run.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And he's at the 50.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
And he's got it. It's caught.
This game is fucking trash, bro.
Has taken the lead here in the final seconds.
What did I see? That's the play. That's the exact play I was saying. That's the exact play I was talking about. That's the exact play. That's the exact play I was talking about.
And then following through.
I told you. I literally said that's the money play.
No, I'm in cover 4.
Not done yet.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The post. Look. You know what it is?
That shit is trash.
Look. I'm about to. Hold on, Bryce. I'm about to explain.
Bro, I won this game. They gave him the fucking game.
So keep the
Hold
offense on the
Bryce,
field.
I'm about to explain this.
Why? What the fuck, bro?
Because that play works.
They literally gave this man a game.
That's tough.
Fuck out of here.
And he will
That's
not get
so
there.
tough.
He comes up short.
Oh my
And they're
God.
unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
For some reason on that play, the post route, if you're in cover 4, that safety's getting covered. Like, for some reason, I don't know. It's crazy. And like it's a dig route underneath. So that safety kind of comes down for the
Bengals drive about to get going.
On the right
so you're
side.
right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They literally gave this man a game, bro. Like, that shit is lame as fuck. No, there's no kept battling. They gave you the game. All the onside kicks, like, come on, bro. That shit's terrible.
Yo.
They gave him the game.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Wins.
That's tough.
Oh my, this game, all the catches he don't make it, he drops that, bro, and I'm possessing that shit. Bro, this shit is garbage, bro. Yes!
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that would have put him in some free game.
Like, bro, I would have been straight.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That's terrible.
This
bro.
game is trash, bro.
You don't be catching passes.
Now wins.
That's Adam
Green brings it in.
Like, what the fuck,
and able
bro?
to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
They gave this nigga the game, bro.
Yo.
There's no keep believing shit. They gave you the game. Hell
One
no.
score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I literally, it's crazy because I literally said.
One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly.
Yo.
And it's incomplete. So
They gave this nigga. I'm done. Talk to y'all later, bro.